Alright, recording Dominion League Season 73, Division E6. Today we're playing against Snow BS. Or Snow BZ. I don't know why I said BS. Alright. Let's see what's going on here. My opponent's got some interesting stuff on the ban list. But I'm player one, looks like. Okay, so where is this going? Only duration card I see is Flagship. This is probably Scrap Bounty Hunter. Gain some silvers off of Scrap, do some stuff. Definitely want to be first to getting rewards. Butcher also looks pretty good. The question is, do I want to hit 5 the first shuffle? Are there any other ways to gain coffers? There's Villain, which is okay-ish. Not really. Swamp Shack could be a lot of draw. I think Scrap Bounty Hunter looks like the best opener. I'm gonna take a Scrap Bounty Hunter. Okay, what am I doing here? Am I exiling the estate? With a copper. What am I looking to get? A butcher? Mining road? Probably just the estate. And then what am I taking? Maybe it's just a joust already? Could also just be a mining road. There's some synergy with Scrap. I'm gonna take a butcher. Probably horse. Bottom two cards are a state and a copper. So if I draw, I could hit 4 again. Otherwise, I'm hitting 3. Do I want a silver? I could just buy Scrap and take the colony points. I could also take coin card and hope to hit 5 again. Maybe buy a joust or a mining road. If I hit 4, though, what am I buying? Flagship? Do I really want a mining road? I think I'd rather have a horse in the deck. Okay, hitting 3. Could add a silver. Could add a scrap to get 2 points. Because I could always just butcher the scraps into other things. Or scrap the scraps. Doesn't help me to hit 5, though. I don't take another scrap. Take the points. 5 money. Joust. Gonna want one eventually. Mining road makes more money. Probably it's one of these two. I kind of like the joust. I also kind of like the mining road, though. I'm gonna take the joust. Okay, not sure what to do here. Maybe just trash 2. So bottom 2 cards are... Oh, I already trashed in the state. So it's Bounty Hunter, Butcher, Copper in the bottom. What did they buy? Butcher. So we're definitely trashing this estate. Action. Could be action horse. Or wait, there's a horse down there, isn't there? There's definitely a horse down there. I like action horse. Trash copper. Gain nothing. Yeah. And then I'll just trash. And then buys. Alright. If I commented out from being muted, unmuted, it's because I'm eating my lunch at the same time. Haven't exiled a copper yet. So does it hit 8? Is this during the buy phase? Buy phase. Probably just worth buying another joust, honestly. Because this is 8 if I don't trash a scrap. I could just butcher scrap into like a joust. Or butcher scrap into just silver. Keep the coffers. I like the idea of keeping the coffers because I'm gonna need... Maybe just turn this into a flagship and then buy a joust. Also buys a joust. So this is a province if I exile the scrap. And then I get to play the bounty hunter. That seems very worthwhile. If I get a reward, if I happen to draw one here, what am I getting first out of the reward pile? Okay. Well, 1 in 3 chance to draw the province. I whiffed on that. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. It's for... I think because I have 2 butch... Because I have... I have 2 jousts, so it's probably worth buying another province. I think that high roll looks... I could also take another joust for the points. Getting 2 rewards looks very strong. You get easy access to villages. I'm going to take the high roll here. Probably Courser. The village effect looks good. Yeah, Courser, it draws, it gives actions. Exile province, buy province, discard province. Because, I mean, it is scoring me points. That's just my humidifier making that bubbling noise. So I got one set aside. I only have 2 jousts. I think it makes sense to actually just leave that in exile. Unfortunately, I think this is just a game of Joust RNG. Swamp Stacks does look good eventually. Probably just Cornet. Yeah, Cornet. I will play this twice. Unfortunately, well, I can draw the rest of my deck here. Flagship, Courser, cards and actions. Actions and coins? I don't have buys, though. Because there's a bounty hunter down there. Yeah, I'll take cards and coins. Or no, I already have a bunch of coins in hand. So am I taking 4 silvers? Not clear. I'm gonna take coins though. I have 1 province set aside. Maybe I just want to swap shacks of my own? Maybe just exile copper. Then play like this. Trash copper. Get a swap shacks. Buy 1 per province. I think I'm just winning here though. Unfortunately, I think this is just Joust RNG. Did get to set something aside. It took domain. I didn't think about huge turnout. Probably just House Carl. I'm gonna take House Carl. So I want to leave this in hand. Play the House Carl. Play Joust. Set aside. I guess I'll take red. Yeah, okay. Alright, I was player 1 that game. Alright, game 2. I see Chariot Race. I see Kitsune. I also see enlightenment, so copper trashing probably not super relevant here. Though, admittedly, there is some synergy. So Grand Market says you can't buy if you have any coppers in play. That includes if you play them as enlightenment. So if you want to get Grand Market, you're going to have to actually deal with the coppers. Innovation looks alright here. Still, I think you want Steward Silver, probably. Could be Shop Steward. It could be Shop Steward, actually. Steward Silver has the high chance of spiking a number. It's also like opening 2 silvers in a sense. You could get Kitsune sooner. I'm not sold on Steward Silver. I just don't know remember the math on Shop. It does let you see cards sooner. Cause it's like a poacher basically in the opening. It's like poacher silver. I think I'd rather have a Shop, honestly. I think you do need to trash, though. The trashing seems very important to get on. And then maybe just a silver. I think I'll take a silver now. Second silver, I don't... That's helpful, though there's not a lot on 4. Yeah, Lost City looks good here. I think I'm just gonna take a chariot race. It's very draw. Ooh. This is not good. I guess I'm taking a candlestick maker. Yeah, not hitting 5 twice in a row looks really bad. How many cards did I discard? A lot. I think I should just take the Lost City. I'm behind here, definitely. Silver? I don't think I want in those. I'm gonna take 1 more silver. Yeah, this is not good. I think I have to draw with this steward. Drew 2 curses, of course. They've already got their deck in hand. I don't know if it'll come back from this. I just had very... It was turns... Yeah, turn 4 and turn 5, not hitting 5. Just disastrous. And I didn't even... Okay. Gotta take one more Lost City. I don't even think it was my opening was the problem. I think I just had poor shuffles. Well, I guess if it was... because I was going to hit 5. Or I needed to trash with the steward. We'll see. This is probably a lost game already, but I want to keep playing it on. What is down there? Chariot race, a bunch of treasures. One more lost city? No, I think I just take another Kitsune. They did fail to draw their deck, though they get to trash. Got a trash here, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I have all these coppers in. Let's see. I got stuck to the thing I was just talking about at the beginning of the game of Grand Market and Enlightenment. I think one more Kitsune and one more Steward. Do I still have an... No, I don't have an estate. I just think... Oh, they have one VP from... What, Chariot Race, I guess? Yeah. Do have deck in hand, which is nice. And I can give the last curse. Innovation worth it here at all? How do I win? How do I consistently win this game? I need draw. Innovation plus minion could discard attack and then count as money, but I can just gain money with Kitsune. I think I just need to take 2 less cities. And I just gain like 2 silvers and try to do something. Probably gonna buy 2 provinces here though. If he doesn't buy 2 provinces, and I can double province, run an even playing field. Buys an agri market. Interesting. Where are all my lost cities? Two provinces. I'm also limited to 2 buys. This is 3 provinces. If they take 3 provinces, I don't think I can win. Lost City is an interesting purchase here. Though my deck literally can't triple province, so... I only have 2 buys. If I buy innovation and like candlestick maker, does that do anything for me? Because this would be a win if I had an extra buy. I want to like innovation and maybe I click minion for the discard attack, but then I run out of buys. And then I buy a duchy. Hope they can't triple province. Yeah, I would have had it if I had an extra buy. Oh, this is probably a loss. Yeah. Well, that's how it goes sometimes. Alright, game 2. Or, game 3. Yes, game 3. Desperation. Something to think about if there's a strong trasher. Two types. Not many. Basically, is it worth desperation for something? I don't think Falconer's doing that much here, though. Is there a village? There's no village either. So you probably place... Okay, so the obvious thing to do would be displace fairgrounds. Province, fairgrounds, etc. There's plenty of draw and lab and stuff to support that. I think just silver salvager, I don't think the curse is worth it. Yeah, I think silver salvager is better. And get a displace early. Then like get some golds. Get some labs. Buys experiment. Yeah, that makes sense. Now what? I said I wanted displace. I see. Wonder why I didn't want to trash that last card. Probably copper in hand. Salvager 5 coppers, that makes sense why you play it like that. Oh, he thought it was Way of the Seal, that's why. I guess that also would do it if you thought it was Way of the Seal. Yeah, Seal would probably be stronger here. Guess I'm just buying some more experiments. He's an herbalist. Interesting. Displace salvager into gold. Buy 2 experiments. Well, that is certainly not useful. My display's bottom decked. I should probably have just stopped at one of them. I'm just gonna take a province. Displace silver into a lab. Buy 2 experiments. Just gonna buy a lab here. Okay, displace the province into a gold. Buy 2 experiments. I am ahead in scoring, which does count for something. They don't even have gold yet in their deck. How many unique cards do I have named? Lab, copper, gold. Is it worth to buy a fairgrounds already? Basically, is my question. Lab, copper, gold. Estate. Salvager, silver. Experiment, displaced. That's 9. Fairgrounds would be 10. I'll drop this experiment, but it's probably worth just stopping, because I don't want... Displaced is the most important card in the deck. So yeah, I'm going to stop here. Displace gold into province. Buy 2 experiments. So there's my displace. Do I just stop here? Probably not, because I want to see one more money. Provinces are at 3. If I could double province, that would probably... Do I lose if I double province here? So I would put me to 30 points. If they bought a province and bought a fairgrounds, that would lose. So it's probably worth just displace fairgrounds in the province by fairgrounds then. I mean, but then they could still double province though. They could still just double province straight up, and then I would lose. Displace gold into, or fairgrounds into province. They do have a gold, yeah, they have a gold. So don't think it's feasible to get to fairgrounds uptick either. I only have the 1. I think it's worth playing on. Okay, I think I will just double province here then. Or it's 28. Why did I think it was 30? Hold on. I want to rewind to here. I wanted to buy a fairgrounds. I need another card. Another named card. Question mark? You can give me the undo? Oh, I see. Okay. Alright, what am I doing? So, a problem is I need to exile this into Duchy. Duchy's worth 5 points for me, basically. It's risky leaving provinces at this high of a number, but or this low. Because I'm at 10 cards. I'm gonna buy one more fairgrounds. So I'm at 10 cards right now. It's probably actually worth desperation for fairgrounds. That bumps me to 11 cards. So herbalist, I have everything here. This is probably just another fairgrounds though. I'm at 11 cards still. One more displace. I'll take experiments. I think unfortunately I have to take the last fairgrounds. So I'm at 11 cards. I think maybe I just buy it. Oh, they're just going for province. Okay. I think I just need to score then. Can I get to... Because I'm at 11. So can I actually hit 15 cards? And it has to be... herbalist. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm at 12. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. $13 could be 14 pretty easily. Though they're not going to gain the multi-types. I myself could gain the multi-types though. Because I think I have to... And if I have 4 fairgrounds... Hold on. Gains a fair... 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 at the fairgrounds. That would give me 10 extra points. I think I have to go for it. Because I buy duchy, they buy province. $12 is such a low number for this, though. I'm going to try it. So I need to buy herbalist. I need to not play both experiments I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I have to play this as... Well, I could play this and then force myself to gain it. Is there any way I can gain the... Yes, I can desperation buy merchant ship. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Merchant ship, play Falconer, gain me the experiments. So I just need one more. I just need to buy either Pendant or Raider, which is easier said than done. Or Herbalist. Okay. I just have to remember I need to keep the experiments in the deck. I still think I'm losing, though. Did both displaces bottom decked again? I'm just realizing. Or one of them's in exile, right? Do they have province, basically, is the question. No. I can't play this experiment, otherwise I lose points. Ah, well, there you go. Well, I tried. Alright. Game 4. Barracks is a village. Lackeys is a temporary village. Buys a farmer's market. Menageries draw. No trashing, though. And also no 4-cost action, so improve looks pretty bad here. Annoyingly, you're probably going to play with Barbarian. I do think it's Anvil Silver, probably. Oh, I have the 5-2? Instincts tell me it's either Merchant Ship or Barbarian. Probably going to have to take Barbarian, to be honest. Unfortunately, I think that's the only play that makes sense. Then we'll buy a Lackeys. Probably want an Anvil of my own, to be honest. Though Improve can help deal with all the Lackeys you're going to inevitably get in this deck. I will take an Anvil, though. Probably just one more Barbarian, unfortunately. Take some Menageries. One more Menagerie. Bottom 2 cards are my Barbarians. So maybe it's actually just worth buying a Lackeys. I'm going to take another Menagerie. Definitely worth to spend the Villager to draw. Play the Barbarian, spend the Villager, play Menagerie, draw. Barbarian, draw some cards. Draw some more cards. Draw. Trashes a Menagerie. It's probably, that was actually probably positive for them. Gain me lackeys. Probably worth buying barracks, honestly. Well, if I buy barracks, then I should get farmers market. Should have thought about that. Gain a farmers market, buy barracks. This draws one extra card if I do this, so I'm gonna do that. Menagerie. One more farmers market. What did I trash? I don't have any villagers, so I'm gonna play this as normal. Okay. Give me a lackeys. And another Menagerie. Barbarian is annoying, as per usual. Looks like we're even on the curses. Buying a province already. Yeah, probably worth drawing. Probably, yeah, just gonna gain another lackeys by a province. I think it's actually in my favor. Oh yeah, because I've trashed curse into curse a couple times. That might have been a net positive. Also, piles are really low. When did the piles get so low? Might be worth taking a state, honestly. Am I really gonna get through this shuffle without the game ending? Probably not. I'm taking a state. With the right draws, like, and whoever pops the farmer's market is gonna be huge here. When did they gain a bunch of lackeys? I think I missed something. What did I trash? A Menagerie? I have to gain Herbalist. The game is probably going to be over if I... Yeah. I'm taking the Herbalist. Well, maybe I should have then. Maybe I should have played it. I will pop that. That seems pretty good. I could just win here, I think, if I get the right draws. That was net... Damn, okay. Well... I was hoping I could... Oh no, I have the win. Yeah. Alright, there we go. What a game that was. That was a very quick one. Barbarian. Unfortunate card to exist. Okay. So we do have draw. Draw with Sea Witch, Den of Sin, Royal Carriage in a sense, if you leave it. Sea Witch, they're trashing. I guess Transmute, technically. Is there anything Canal really synergizes with beyond it being like... Basically, is there plus buy? That's what I'm trying to think about. Yes, Hamlet. So Canal's probably worth getting. Oh, and there's Bandit Fort. Is there any way to trash silvers and golds? Are we playing a transmute? This looks nasty. Bandit Fort makes this really bad. Oh, and you do have a starting coffer. So are you playing... I think you're spending it on either Charlatan or Sea Witch. Probably Sea Witch looks better here. Normally I would open Silver. But with Bandit Fort and Little Trashing, that seems ill-advised. But maybe you can just outpace your opponent fast enough. It could be an option to take the Fool, but that might be a foolish endeavor. Hamlet's not doing anything in the opening. I really want to buy Sea Witch, though. I'm going to gain an extra silver, though, because I have the lucky coin. Are you playing with Transmute? It's also the only... This is a tough one. I think the Fool's gonna be worth it. Especially on the off chance you get a chance to trash. Fool Sea Witch? Is that really the opening I'm gonna do? I think it is. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna do Fool Sea Witch. My opponent agrees. Charlatan or Sea Witch? Probably Sea Witch. Well then. I did not... I don't think I want another silver. I guess Hamlet. Those are okay. I'm not gonna play it. I'm surprised they played that lucky coin. Am I missing something here? There's no way to trash, right? Like, with the trash silvers? I'm not seeing one. Surprised. I guess they didn't see the... Yeah, they didn't see the... I guess I will take a Den of Sin of my own here. Hopefully I can find that Hamlet. I don't think they realize that they're getting minus points from the silvers. Definitely discard for actions. And I think I'm going to discard for buys, too. Oh, these are so good. Yes, I'll gain a Will-O-Wisp. I'm going to decline on that. Probably discard the silver too. I want to find the Hamlet, ideally. I have how much money in hand? 5. Probably it's just 2 Hamlets. Don't discard. Yeah, 2 Hamlets. I don't see any way to get rid of these silvers. I will do this. Okay, well that sucks. Discard for action. Sea Witch. I guess I'll discard for buys. Doesn't do anything. I don't want any of this. I think I'm going to take 1 more silver, though. I think I need the payload. Definitely worth buying Canal, I think. Oh, I have that Will-O-Wisp on the bottom. I didn't realize my Will-O-Wisp was on the bottom. I think I will. Do I want to trigger this shuffle? Hitting 4? There's not a lot interesting on 4. Well then. Guess I'll discard this for buys. Probably just 2 Dens of Sin, honestly. Buying a province. Well, that is certainly not a thing I want to see. This is... Oh, this is 7? So we'll discard for buys. I guess I'm going to buy Canal. I think I'm behind, but also points-wise, I'm not. Unfortunate I had to take the silver there, but I think a Denizen is better than anything else I could buy at this point. Well, I guess I'm discarding 2 estates. Definitely discard for action. Can I not see what cards are potentially let? Okay. It doesn't tell me when we shuffle the... I guess this is the same functionally, right? We'll draw. Definitely discard for action. Play the Fool. Earth's Gift looks pretty nice. I can discard and gain a Den of Sin. Do I need plus buy? I think I need to buy a province here. Oh, that's actually really comedic. That's just minus 2 points. I mean, I guess it is a silver, right? But it's a silver attached with a curse. Yeah, I think I really want to see the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do I buy a state? I think it might seem relevant. Trash a curse, definitely. No. Not sure about my game plan here. So we're just gonna Dutchy dance, I guess. Probably just discard the Fool since I'm still... okay. One, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this is 5. Alright, duchy. Yeah, we're duchy dancing here. Though I'm gonna get the short end of it, I think. So I need to hit 14. That does not seem likely, but how? It's 6 buys seems unreasonable too. Discard for buys. This is 8 money. I think I have to take the province and hope there's a dud. Oh my god, I'm getting a silver. No. Oh, that's so bad. And I can't gain anything that's in here because there's a pile out. And that's not optional either. Right, this is estate. Well, probably not gonna hit province here, but we'll see. Well then, that's useless. Yeah, this is nowhere near sitting 7. Baker probably should. We should have. I think both of us should have gained Bakers at some point. I don't have 2 buys. Well, I'm gonna take the. Yeah, I'm taking the estate. If I found this ham, I mean, if they hit province, they win. If I get another turn, I win. Like, that's basically how this goes. Okay. That was a rough one. Alright. Game 6. Anything interesting happening here? Is there a village? Oh, I'm not seeing a village. I think I'm just buying silver. And yeah, probably just map maker. A mint looks pretty good here. I guess we're gonna do this. Thinking about if I want to mint. I only have. I'm only gonna be left with 4 money in the deck though, but I guess I can play map maker As Way of the Monkey. I think I'm going to take this mint here. Peril is not the one I thought it was. I definitely thought it was the discard 3 uniques to gain a whatever. Okay. Take a sack of loot here. Prize go. That's actually pretty good, actually. One more map maker? That seems... Seems pretty if you ask me. I guess I'll take it, though. Why is it province? Well, yeah. Map maker. Okay. This is 1, 2, 3. This is 5. We'll mint a sack of loot. Balloons. The points might matter. Let's see. 14 versus 11. Or, do I trust this estate? Is the question. Probably not. Honestly. I could just take another map maker. Oh, well. Take the orb. There's a map maker down there, right? Yeah, there definitely is. Well, they didn't have any map makers in hand. Okay, well that's certainly a dud. Definitely should trash this mint. Do I want a gold? Are they getting a duchy? Don't think I, or unless this is 16, I'm missing something. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm one off. Okay. If I'm one off, then I should trash this. Well, 15 could be 3 duchies, actually. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think it's actually worth doing that. Oh, and I should play this figurehead. Three duchies. Two map makers, huh? The thing is, I can now take a province. Well, but if they have a bunch of map makers. They didn't shuffle their deck though. Fine province. How many map makers do they play? Okay, this is definitely a state then. Yeah, based on that. Because this is 6, this is 12. So I'm buying a state. Oh my god, they're playing a sword? That's crazy. Crazy work. Discard the state. It buys. They've got it. Go by 1 point. Well, tie game. There you go.